All right, I must say I'm very happy. I don't know how many of you will get to see this. I hope millions of you will get to see this. But I'm so happy that I'm about to show you one of the very best games I've ever played. Actually, I've always wanted to do this since I was a kid. Just practically play games, and I've wanted to do this when I was a kid, definitely. And I've also done this a couple of times when I was a kid, where I would play games and then people would watch, and it's just a joy to see that come to reality. So, what are we going to do? I'm going to be showing you how to go through Elden Ring as a new. You don't know what to do. First time you are putting up the game. I'm not going to speak on anything. I'm not gonna do anything that is not clear to you. We're just gonna start, and I think this should be a three-part series. We're gonna play through the first 2 to 3 hours of Elden Ring. The builds that you can, the builds that you can do, the things that you can, the weapons that you can get, everything. We're gonna be doing that like right about now. We're gonna be doing that for the better. We're gonna be doing that during this time, just trying to play. So we're gonna be getting weapons. We're gonna be getting weapons. We're gonna be getting the build, and we're gonna be starting everything from scratch. So let's dive right in. Now, what I'm going to advise us, if you are just starting the game, yes, all of these guys they don't matter probably, but for me, the three classes that I love to start as is either the vagabond or the samurai or the confessor. Now, the confessor gives you an opportunity to be more flexible about your build. If you want to go for an int faith build or a dex int build and all of those things, a faith build also, the confessor is will be your bread and butter, definitely. But then we're gonna be starting with the samurai because we want to go for like a play done, like a quality build and just a normal player that you are of course probably conversant with other adventure games like God of War and all. So I'm gonna start with the samurai so that this is more accessible to you, and you will find out soon enough. But the type A or B, so A male, B female. Let's go with A because yeah, I'm a guy, definitely. So what's my name? My name is Akanni the first. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Am I young? Am I matured? I'm gonna go with matured. Keepsake. I know that a lot of players out there like to form more bad guy and all, but I'm gonna go with the golden seed. The golden seed because it just gives you that extra, that extra flask. When all said and done. So some people want to go for the stone sword key, definitely, or the bewitching branch or something. But then we're gonna go for the golden seed. So you can, of course, you can tailor however it is you want to look, so however it is you want it to be. But I'm not gonna be doing all of that. The only thing I'm gonna be showing you are all these stats. You will see on the left, on the right hand side, you will see character status. You see level 9. You see vigor. Your vigor is your health. Your mind is the magic, and the endurance is the stamina. Then every other thing here, strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, and arcane. These are the stats that we'll be pumping up for, so that we'll get a very good damage on our different weapons, later on. I'm going to explain all of this to you when we want to start leveling up. But for now, I just want you to be familiar with the game. I just want you to see, what we're trying to do here, and let's start the game. Let's see what it looks like. This is the point where this is the point where I just want to reintroduce myself. This is Akanni, and you're welcome to Akanni Plays, and we're about to start Elden Ring, and this is Elden Ring for noobs. Actually, this is part 1 of 3, trying to play through the first 1 hour of Elden Ring. And I must say, please, if you haven't, smash the like button. You'll be doing us a big favor. If you us a big favor, smash the like button and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that every time we turn on the content on this channel, you will be the first to know. We're a relatively new channel and we are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. Help us get there, actually. And we would, you would be seeing a content where we go to the remotest part of Nigeria, just to see what the place looks like. Without further ado, let's dive right into Elden Ring.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Okay, so for those of you out there who don't know, I am actually playing the Shadow of the Erdtree game of that's the pre-ordered version of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. So this is it. Right, we're about to start. Now, one thing that you need to understand is the fact that in typical software fashion, you are not expected to be able to just jump into the game right away. From software will try to condition you to how they want you to play. And Elden Ring, pretty much like every other from software game, is not for the faint of heart, it's not for the faint of, well, thumbs. Definitely not. So we are about to meet a boss. We're gonna do everything we can to meet this boss. But before we go there, I want to give you a very quick rundown of inventory management. So if you press the right button on your D-pad, you see we switched weapons on our left hand. So we are looking at the shield right now. See there? So we have switched back to the arrow. Now on the right hand, there is nothing there before. There is nothing there again. Now we have our sword. That is our Chikatana. And for from software veterans, you'll remember that Chikatana is making a return, to Elden Ring. It's a Dark Souls weapon. You can actually now use it in Elden Ring again, and that is this katana right here. So, like I said, let's switch back to this, and then we can block, parry, right? L1 for the players, for the PlayStation players. L1 is to block, L2 is to parry, R1 is to strike. That's the normal melee. This heavy attack. R2 heavy attack. So you can see that deep thrusting move with R2. Then R1 you can see this. That's just that light attack. So we are gonna try and see how we can kill this particular boss that we're about to face. But the truth of the matter is, no matter how hard you try, and not kill the guy. But then we'll try. So what I want you to do now is to two-hand your weapon because you will try to use the weapon art of this weapon, which is the unsheath. So if you press the triangle or Y button and R1, you two-hand your weapon. Once you two-hand your weapon, for this particular weapon, if you press L2 and R1, that is the weapon art. So L2, R1, you have that horizontal slice. Then L2 and R2. Oh wow, that was it. L2 and R2, you have that vertical slice. And trust me, that weapon art is a posture breaking, masterful. Yeah, this is me ranting. This is a posture breaking, masterful thingy, you know. So we are gonna try to use that on him. We're not even gonna try to block or anything because we are about to be decimated. Let's just see. Let's just see how much. See? We landed a strike. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you guys if I dodge you. So I'm pressing O or B for Xbox players, PC players, and that's it. We're dead. We're about to see a cutscene, and we're about to start the game the way it is meant to be started right now. Pay attention.
right, Torrent? Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
From Software is always very cryptic with their lore. They're always very cryptic with their storyline and everything. You really have to pick it up from dialogues, from item descriptions, and everything. But I would do my best that even as I'm trying to teach you how to play Elden Ring, that I also give you some background, with some stories, some of the lore in the game, and some of my own theories. Yeah, I have an Elden Ring theory coming up about the fact that we are playing as Marika, and yes, this is our very first introduction to the Flask of Crimson Tears and the Flask of Cerulean Tears. Yeah, so the Flask of Crimson Tears is the flask that would help that will regain our health. You remember that keepsake that we picked up at the beginning of the game? That keepsake, that keepsake is actually the golden seed. The golden seed is what you can use to now the cave of knowledge is because it's down here. I'm going to tell you all the same. So the golden seed is what you can distill into what we call the flask of crimson tears, and of course there are other flask of crimson and of course cerulean tears. When we get to that bridge, I'm pretty sure that you will understand better. So the cave of knowledge is here. Most of the time when I started this, I was playing the game and I didn't check this, so I just went and I got decimated by the entire gaming world, the entire world of Elden Ring. But we are going to check out this. This is the tutorial cave. So I'm playing on PC, and you can see that my own instinct is just basically just Xbox. So these are sites of grace. You already know what that is. In fact, I don't even want to waste time telling you what the sites of grace is. So triangle on PlayStation, and Y on either PC or Xbox. You rest at the site of grace. First touch it. That's the first time. Then you can rest. When you rest at the site of grace, everything about you will recharge. If you are low on health or you have a status effects like scarlet rot or anything, everything would wash off at the site of grace. And remember I mentioned golden seed. If you come down to flasks, you will see that we can add charge to our flask of crimson or cerulean tears. So because we picked one golden seed first of all, we can come here and use that one golden seed to increase our number of flask uses. So we started with 4 flasks. We started with 4 flasks. Now we started with 3 flasks rather. Now we have 4 flasks. You understand? So we can either say here we can allocate the flask that okay, we want 2 flasks for cerulean tears, or we want 4 flasks for however it is. Depending on the build that you are starting with, you'll be the one that will tell us, okay, you know what, I don't even want to do flask of cerulean tears at all, and I will just want to do 5, just pedal on and all. But then how I'm gonna be, rolling, I'm gonna be going with 4 crimson tears and 1 cerulean tear. Because we are not really gonna be fighting anything. Actually, we'll try as much as possible not to fight anything or anybody. We will just try and level up our character, get familiar with the game. For example, this is the button to lock onto an enemy. Then if you want to two-hand your weapon, like I said before, triangle and R1 or triangle and Y. So with 1 strike, that's the critical hit, actually that's the backstab critical hit. That's it. Then guarding. So what we can do is to guard. That is guard counter, and guard counter is triggered when you block and you actually see and you actually see the weapon of your enemy bounce off, you are guarding, see, you are blocking, bounces off, then immediately retaliate with a heavy attack, which is an R2, which is an R2 or an LT. So if you want to run, you hold down the B button or the O button. So that is to run. Understand? So we will try to break the guard of this guy. We'll try to break the guard of this guy. Once you break the guard of an enemy, then you can riposte, which is landing a critical hit on your enemy. You see that with one strike there, we are, our health is low. Not too low. Oh, okay. People from cultural fashion just missed that particular. Yeah, so we can do this. So we're not gonna be using our bows now. We just wanna get through here. Just wanna get through this particular cave. You see that we're already moving. We're already doing this. So now remember the skill that I mentioned. Now the truth is, the reason why I'm having to two-hand my weapon is because I have another weapon in my left hand. So if I press the L2, which is supposed to trigger my weapon art, well, it won't happen. So I have to two-hand my weapon so that I can use the weapon art. So the weapon art so that I can use the weapon art. And that is it. L2, then vertical slides. Vertical slides is actually stronger. So this is the point where I'm gonna teach us. They are gonna teach us how to stealth through Elden Ring. And yeah, let's just max tab and crouch through. So crouch through, you will press R3. With R3, and actually you can also run. Max tab. Pressing R3 helps you crouch. You can crouch through. Yeah, we already know about stance breaking, and if you don't know, that later on in the game, but then these are the basics. Now the stakes of Marika are places where you don't have grace points, because anytime you die, you respawn at the nearest grace site. Those golden things that's sprouting from the ground. If you don't have that close by, for example, the last place that we had a golden that grace site was far back. So if we die now, this stake of Marika gives us the opportunity to respawn back here without having to go all the way back to where the grace site, where we last saw the grace site. So this is where we're going to be checking it. This is where we're going to be respawning, rather, when or if we die in there. And this guy in here is actually very easy. Actually, all the soldiers, all these lower rated are easy to decimate. And how we can do it is the guard counter. You see, so the guard counter. Good. The report, and that's it. That's the end of the job. Right. So we got smooth 400 runes. We're gonna say let's just and then we are back. We are back at the top of the place that we were before. We're gonna be seeing trees like these, golden trees like this all around, and these will be the points where we'll be picking up golden seeds. So in this run, we're actually gonna be moving around Limgrave. We're gonna be moving around the world of Limgrave, checking where we can find golden seeds. So please just follow through and see. So remember when I said when you rest at, remember what I mentioned that would happen when you rest at grace points. So our health and our magic is low. Now everything is refilled. So if you press Y or triangle, you will see all your stats and everything. So normally we will come back here because there is a particular talisman here, and it's so nice and so powerful. Yes, yeah, this hero's grade is is terrible and everything, but we're gonna come back here and we'll see how we can get that talisman. For blade build, it's so nice. We're gonna be talking about any multiplayer this thing on this run. This is just for you to know how to play the game. So let's get right into the world of Elden. We've been strutting around the back alley since we started for the past 25 minutes, cutscenes and everything, and we're about to check out the world of Elden Ring. So, the first thing that dominates the landscape is this very big tree. And even though the tree looks like it is close by, it is not. Trust me, it is not. The world of Elden Ring is beautiful, it's humongous, it's sad, it's insane, it's everything rolled up into one. So we can see another grace point here. Let's pick this grace point. We're not going to rest at this grace point. What we are going to do is actually to start the grace. So the guardians of grace, I'm also going to be showing us as time goes on. But I am your guardian. I am the guardian now. So follow me through this run. So the guardians of grace is, you see these trails. The trail is leading to a particular, it's leading in a particular direction. And second, in hindsight, it's actually leading to the Church of Ellen. That church right there is called the Church of Ellen. And then just after the Church of Ellen is Stormvale Castle, right there, right. Yeah. So what we're going to do first is speak to this guy.
Oh yes, Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have.
The place that
no shame in it.
Into
Unfortunately for you, however,
Erdtree,
you are maidenless, without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold. You are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
So, the reason why we had to the reason why we had to speak to this guy...
It's time you set Castle if you seek...
The reason why we had to speak to this guy is because when you meet NPCs in Elden Ring, one thing that you need to know is you need to finish all their dialogue. So these are materials. We're going to be buying crafting kits very, very soon with the money that we have. So finish all the dialogue of NPCs and just to make sure that you don't have anything left that you have to say. Trust me, do not try to kill this guy. You will be decimated. You know why I love the word decimate so much. But you will actually be bullied, be slaughtered, mauled. It's not an animal, but you get the gist. So don't try and fight that guy. Try and past him to this guy. We call him the Santa. So first, pick this. Pick this. This is a hammer that you can use to upgrade your weapon, and the material that we picked just now is the smithing stone 1. So smithing stone 1 helps you get smithing stones. Actually, smithing stones help you to get your weapon to a considerable level so that it can do good damage. So we're going to be looking for smithing stones. I'm also going to be looking for somber smithing stones. I say that again, we're going to be looking for smithing stones and somber smithing stones. But quickly, let's talk to this Santa.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
So Kale has a couple of things that we would like to buy, but we don't have enough money yet. We don't have enough money yet, actually. So what I would recommend we buy, we have 600 gold, is we buy torch, because we're gonna be doing some dungeon crawling, and then we buy crafting kits. Yes, he was even gonna tell us actually that we're already buying it. So I would have said let's also buy some throwing dagger, but there is an enemy that we're gonna kill very quickly. Once we kill the enemy, we're gonna be getting even the better version of this projectile weapon, kukri. So this is a throwing dagger, but then we're gonna be getting a kukri. So if you ask Kale about himself and all of those things, yeah, he's gonna tell you, but we don't have the time. If you are
nice to
playing,
do business.
then definitely you can get to understand. So we have a crafting kit. We would need a cracked pot. We need a cracked pot in order to be able to craft items. Understand? So it's good that we bought the crafting kit so that we'll be able to craft things for ourselves. Things like golden pickled fabric. Typical software factory. Can't believe that mistake. Typical from software. Find a way to frustrate you no matter how good you are. I'm not trying to say that I'm good. You know what I mean. Happen is easy. Backstab. Yeah, this is the guy who has the cookery. Oh, okay. He doesn't have the cookery, he's just guarding the cookery. But then he has the blood sworn bolt. Yeah. So let's just okay, catch the stuff. Then pop. So that's it. We're able to get up to 300 runes now. Let's try and kill this guy. And the reason why we are able to do this is because of the weapon we are using. Normally, we are not supposed to kill anybody, but we are just taking liberty for license at this point in time because, we are not strong. Trust me. All of these enemies have capacity. We are just trying to stay. We are just trying to do more than ourselves, as my major people would say it. So let's pick this up. Let's pick up some of these materials because we're gonna need them. So do not try to take on this small encampment here. Just run this way, leaving everybody behind. Nobody's gonna aggro you at this point. Just run to this. And this is the time that you're actually really starting the game, because this is when you will get your horse. That's torrents. I don't know if it's a horse or it's a bull or something, but this is where we're going to be getting torrents, and we'll be able to traverse the lands between even faster.
Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina, offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
We know.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erdtree.
Should we? We're about to get married, boys and girls. We're about to get married. Yeah, she looks nice. Yeah, I do.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay, so we've met Melina, not to be confused with Melania, and we have gotten access to Torrent, which will be our trusted steed, our locomotion through the lands between, because trust me, you cannot be strutting around everywhere. Definitely not. So we have also gotten the opportunity
Shall
to
I
level up
turn
our
your
character,
runes to strength?
and what you will use
Let
to
my
level up
hand
your
rest
character
upon them.
are runes,
For
which
but a moment,
you do not have. We don't
share
have.
them
We
with
are
me.
poor.
Your
Yes.
thoughts,
So in order to get from level
your
9 to level 10, we
ambitions,
need
the
811
principles you
runes.
would follow.
And you know, the more runes we have, the more we can level up our character, and the more we can get stronger, and the more we will not be a small boy in this ocean that is called Elden Ring. So what we are going to be doing is we're going to be doing everything possible to level up our character. So we're going to be hunting for runes. One, we're going to be hunting for materials that will help us get stronger, and that will help our weapons get stronger. And then we're going to be hunting for runes. So we're going to be starting with Limgrave. Definitely Limgrave first. We're going to be starting with Limgrave, and then we're going to be going to other places before we even fight the very first boss. I'm gonna try to see if we can fight the first boss and everything. But then right now, I want us to go in a particular direction where we'll be able to where we'll be able to set things up. I'm gonna show us some of the enemies that we're gonna be getting, some of the enemies that we're gonna be fighting. Yeah. So I decided to just start skipping those tutorials, because it's better for me to explain them to you. Now we have our equipment menu, and how do you get there? Click your start button, and we have equipment, item crafting, inventory, and status. You already know what our status looks like, all the specifications and all. But then inventory is the outlook of everything that we have. Because of the new Shadow of the Erdtree configuration, you can easily see the newest things that you just got. So a couple of minutes ago, we got the root resin, picked up the root resin. We picked up the steed whistle, so we can see it here. But when you press R1, you can now go to different compartments of your inventory. For example, we have the cookery here, then R1 again, you can see ashes here. R1 again, we can see the crafting materials. then you can see the old stream material. These are materials that that will help us, reinforce our weapons, definitely. Then we have key items, yeah, and like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. So if we come to item crafting, based on different things that we have, which are cookbooks. We have cookbooks. Cookbooks are what we need to get to actually open up our crafting repertoire. You understand? So we need cookbooks to help us open up our crafting repertoire. But then for now, we can craft rower racing. Understand? Rower racing are what we can feed torrent to restore its HP, that is health, whenever we are, of course, riding torrent. So the rainbow stone is what you can just drop on the ground to know where you can step on, because there are invisible bridges and all, and so on and so forth. You know what you can use all of this for that things for. So I don't want us to waste too much time, with analysis paralysis, as they call it. So let's try and equip our steed whistle. And what you will do is, when you get to this menu, you press Y. When you get to this menu, you press, your right hand side. You navigate to this side. Which is on your D-pad. On the D-pad, you can navigate to this place. And I always like to put my steed whistle here. This is your pouch. Your pouch is invisible. You need to access your pouch. So we don't want a situation where we are going to be scrolling like this before we are able to call torrents. Because when you put your steed whistle somewhere here, like quote unquote easily accessible to you, it is not easily accessible. Let's say, for example, you put the steed whistle here. So that means that we will need to cycle through what we have down here, which is the down button on the D-pad. We need to cycle through this before we now get to the steed whistle. You see? To cycle through this before we now get to the steed whistle. But no, this is much better. You come here, press Y, and you can put your steed whistle here. So rather than cycling through this, all you need to do is hold down the Y button and press the down button on the D-pad. So depending on where you slot in your, your material in the pouch, all you just need to do is press the Y button and then down on the D-pad. Press down on the D-pad, then you can summon torrents and then just charge it. The O or B on Xbox. So what are we gonna do now? Let's just quickly pick up the map fragments of this place. Pick this up. Then there is a cave somewhere here. Oh boy, I missed it. Yeah, so let's quickly run inside this place, because there is the material that we need to pick up from here, which is the whetstone knife. Whetstone dagger. Yeah. So the whetstone knife is what we will use to add ashes of war to our different weapons. Yeah, so let's quickly run back out. And they are waiting for us. Oh, they've gone. Right, let's see us. That's very good. So we've gotten the map fragments. Whenever you see, I don't know if it's called a monolith like this. When you see monoliths like this, then you know that these are maps. They contain map fragments, and you can also open up the map and see. You see that this part of the map is opened up. So these other parts are not opened up at all. You see. So this part of the grave is opened up, but then other parts are still in the shadows. Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is to try and get back to the Church of Ellen. Yeah, let's try and go back to the Church of Ellen, where there's someone peculiar waiting for us. I don't know why I came down here. Amen. Yeah. Right, so back here, somebody's supposed to be there waiting for us. But then I don't think the person is going to come until we rest at this great site. Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to know. Let's quickly talk to Melina. Then we warp out of this place, then warp back.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erdtree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Also, I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
So, we've spoken to Melina, and what we can do is to warp out and then warp back. For example, let's go to the gate front rooms. And how do you open up? You open up your. I'm gonna tell us. Okay, so quickly before before I forget, at different times in the night, you'll find out that oh, okay, it's washed off. Actually, it's washed off. So at different points in the night, you will see that there are trails or sparks of gold around your character, and that is because gold the rune boosting status is on. But apparently, it's washed off. I don't know why. So what we want to do now is warp out of this place to a different place, and that is to press the select button. I don't know how it is on the what do you call it, but then the left button to your start button on the Xbox pad, that is what you use. That's the select button, to open up your map. So then you can walk to the gate front ruins, and then we'll go there. The reason I want to go there is because we want to walk back to this place. So normally, I thought we can just ride there and that character will be waiting for us. But then, yeah, it's good to know.
This way, Tarnished.
But then now
where
she's
I have a word.
and she has a gift for us. The ring is just a gift that can give. Well, at this earlier stage. You're about to see shady. You don't know. This guy is sleeping on duty. You should wipe him for rival call. Alright.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yeah, I can call Torrent. I can call this so yes.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
That is.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
There she goes. And then the guy that was sleeping is back awake. Okay, why you in bed?
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Shut up your mouth. You were sleeping on duty. Got your life. You are a failure. Alright, so let's buy 2 cracked pots. Oh, can we buy 2 cracked pots? No, we don't have enough. Yeah, so
Goodbye.
we are
for now.
just going to try and strengthen our armament. Oh, we can't even still do that. Okay, so we need 2 smithing stone 1. So what we can do is walk to the gatefront ruins and start our journey. So for almost 1 hour, we have just been setting up our character to start doing this village thing. So the first thing that we can do is to come here. Remember, we can crouch so that we can give this guy a backstab. There's not with any alarm. And open the back of this carriage so that we can pick up this nice weapon. Yeah, so when it comes to this back, we don't want to alert anybody. So remember that you're not strong enough. We don't want to alert anybody. There's another weapon here, actually. The weapon here. Yeah. God bless you, God counter. Let's quickly take this weapon here. We'll likely use the weapon here much later. I saw a YouTuber use it. We're just going to try in our bid to level up our character. So pick this up again. Let's pick this up. So if you've seen my top 10 early Elden Ring weapons, we are actually going to try to get one of those weapons now, and that weapon is called the Reduvia. And I'm going to show us the direction where we're going to get that weapon right now. Let's quickly talk to Melania. Melina.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erdtree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the finger maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
Very ominous, right? Very, very ominous. So, what we're actually going to do now is head to where we're going to find the ring. And from this grace point, just head downstairs. Down here. It might be difficult to get in the Reduvia, and there is a dragon here that will spawn. I'm not trying to spoil anything for you, but you know, you don't want to have anything spoiled. Of course, just skip. But this is where we're going to try to get the Reduvia. There is somebody here that will spawn, and we are seeing this icon on the left-hand side of the screen. That is the spirit summon icon. It is off now. So when it is on, that means that you can summon spirits. Remember that bell and the lone wolf ashes that that thing gave us. Yeah, that's going to stop to summon. And the reason why we're kicked off our horse is because somebody is about to invade us. Invasions happen when somebody just, run into our world, to try to decimate us. Remember, R1, R3 is what you use to block on the target. Whoa, boy. So press triangle. You press box. Press box to use your. You press box to actually use your item. So that's it. Come on, save me. Somebody is supposed to save us. No, he's not coming. Now we're dead. Look at that guy. The guy is just strolling. To this place. He's just strolling. Look at him. So that's our first death. And let's see where are we gonna respawn. Okay, we are respawning here. So let's try again. If we can get the Reduvia, we are not gonna be using the Reduvia, but then that's just the weapon. The weapon that guy was using to fight, that was Reduvia. That was Reduvia. So let's try and get it again. Let's see whether this time we are actually going to get it. So head back down. This is daytime actually. Probably the enemies will not be too strong. I don't think that works. It's just that the difference between day and night, there is visibility 1 and 2. There are certain enemies that only spawn at night, and I'm talking about I wasn't on CIs now, the night cavalry. So you see, I think we get kicked off our boss. That's it. So when you die, you lose your runes until you actually have to run back to pick them up. So to retrieve them, press triangle or Y. So remember that I said you can cycle through what you have. Once you have it locked like this, you can now press box. You press box. So let's time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we might not even really need this guy. We might not even need the guy that is supposed to. Oh boy, this guy. This is our flask.
The end is nigh. For you.
This is our flask. Don't kill us!
Blood.
Kill us again! Come on! yeah, there's nothing for you again. Look at this enemy! We actually have someone else. Someone else something. Now this is something. This is something. Wow! Yura! Wow! Yura actually died. Now this is something. I've never seen this happen before. So Yura can die. Now skeletons, once you kill them, they can reconstruct themselves. But you have to land the second strike. That is when they truly die. So Yura actually died. Now this is interesting. Very, very interesting. So Yura died and then we had to finish the job ourselves. So you see how strong that weapon art is. Wow! So now we can rest at this site of grace so that we can get all our flasks. We get our flasks back, get all our health and magic back. So I keep calling it magic. Now we got a one player, so yeah. So the reason why we are coming here is because of the guy. The guy is right here. You cannot take on this guy, it's just kill us. Just run. There's a guy here called Patches. So you just quickly want to see Patches, buy some of the things he has, and that's a gold people for food. Open this chest and steal his clothes, and the guy would come for our heads.
You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Lock up your coin, all of it!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's not as easy as I thought. So you also need to gauge your stamina, and once you get his health to about 50% or even lesser.
Wait, please!
Yeah, once you get his health to less than 50% or less, he's going to surrender and start groveling and begging. If you want to kill him, you can kill him, but you also have to request.
Round, have you? I knew you would.
We want to do that.
You're a man of reason.
He has a very, very nice armor that he can give us at the end of this quest line during certain spots during this quest line.
Ah, well, what do you know? You're tarnished like me. Now,
Yeah,
how did I get that wrong?
you balded
I took you for a
idiot.
demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared
Is it?
up. How about we play nice from now on?
Yeah, forgive and
A
forget
true
because
man
we
of
still need you.
reason.
We'll
Just
still
what I
need you.
like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only
Patches, the stupid guy.
free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. Ah, they're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Yeah, so we've been able to get him to agree to set up shop. Remember that I said when you meet NPCs and they have dialogues,
Don't forget
just
to pop
waste all
back
their
for another
dialogues.
visit, friend.
Huh.
I'll be ready
So
to
as soon
wheel
as
and
we
deal
see that
come
there
next
is
time.
nothing else new he's telling us, we can follow this particular thing and walk back to the entrance, rest at the site of grace, so that we can come back to meet him. There is something he sells that we will be that that will help us on our journey to get more runes to boost our runes acquisition. Yeah. So rest at the site of grace. Now we've reset the whole place, and anytime you do that, all the items that you got before then, all of them will respawn. That is the principle behind farming. So like this cave moss, wasn't even the plural of moss. Anybody can tell me in the comment section below. So now we have patches right here, and those guys will not follow you to spread patches. So yeah. So we have patches here.
Well,
Talk to
nice of you
him,
to
and
drop
he'll
in
open the shop
finally.
for you
It's all
to
a bit
buy
ad hoc,
stuffs.
but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top notch.
Yeah, so let's see. We have the gold pickled fowl food. He has 3. Then he has this. This is exactly what we want. With this cookbook, we will be able to craft our own unlimited gold pickled fowl meat. He also has this Maggie's shackle. I don't know how he was able to get his hands on Maggie's shackle, but this costs 5,000. And the very first boss at Stormvale, Maggots would invade us. I think yeah, I think I can count as an invasion. So that will be the first major boss that we are going to face. And Maggot's shackle can bind him for a few minutes, a few seconds actually, but also deal some damage. And I'm not sure if we can reuse it, but yeah, we can try. So these are the 3 most important things that we'll be able to buy from this guy. That is why we are here. So we have 2,000 runes. We can buy this, and we can still leave this actually. We can spend our runes on something else. But this gives us the opportunity to buy, this. We have 800. This is settled.
Cheers
We
for
can
that.
always come back here to buy. Now, I would not advise this, but I would advise it all the same. And the reason is because there is a particular weapon that we're going to get. We're trying to get 10 weapons. Trying to get 10 weapons. We've gotten one. We've gotten the Reduvia. We got the Reduvia off. What is his name now? That's Bloody Finger. We've gotten the Reduvia off the Bloody Finger. I would say that we should get to the Mistwood ruins. The easiest way to get to the Mistwood ruins is through this guy. So let's open up this chest and we'll get teleported. And this is a trap set by Patches himself, the guy that was
Well. I should have known, you scheming little thief. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
He's a madman. Yeah. And this is not the last we're going to definitely see of Patches. There is a place where it's actually going to push us down a cliff. Yeah, probably in our playthrough we'll get to that point in time. Yeah, but yeah, he has teleported us to this place. This is Mistwood Ruins. And that's the room bear right there, that's the room bear. At our current level, this room bear will definitely slaughter us. But this is what we want to do. This is very dangerous, but we need all these materials that we want to get. Yes, gold fire, the gold firefly. Oh, yes, this is nice. To get we have aggro now. We have been able to aggro it there. Yeah, let's go. Pick up this room. Aha, that is exactly what I want to hear. So you can hear that howl. You can hear the howl, right? Aha, the howl is coming from here. That's but then let's follow this path to get to Fort Heights. There is another merchant here.
Dear, welcome.
Yeah.
Value,
There's another merchant
please.
here.
I'm hungry.
Let's see what he has. I think he has something that will be of interest to us. And yes, he has smithing stones. You can buy 2 because you actually need 3 to get ourselves to level 2. So we have a few cash. We can buy that and be on our way. Heading. Let's head back towards. Where did we come from? Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's head back. I think this way we are heading towards Fort Heights. Is that we're heading towards Fort Heights or we are heading towards Fort Heights? So we have a grace point here because we definitely come back here. So Fort Heights here gives us an opportunity to get 2 things. Number 1 is another golden seed. So get a golden seed and get the first half of the debtors in that. So there's golden seed here. Lots of material craft. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of running. So run! Don't forget to hold down your B button or the O button. Run! Run boy, run! Run boy, run! Yeah. So there is somebody that's actually gonna come and face us. That's him. Yeah, let's just quickly get our medallion before he gets here. Bruh, he's coming. Come on, run, boy. Come on, run. Yeah, so he's likely going to kill us. Woo! Woo! We did it! I would not advise you to do that. This guy will decimate you. and in killing him, we'll be able to get the bloody slash ash of war. Yeah. How many roads? Just let's try. So when you have an enemy, locked on you, trying to attack you, then there's nothing you can do. You cannot walk out of the place. We need to kill all the enemies that are trying to kill you. Oh boy. What's going on? Why am I missing my map? Oh yeah, I forgot it. So because we walked, because we've not rested at any tourist points, because of that transfer, we have not rested at any rest point. We are not able to warp out. Yeah, we're not able to warp out. Woo! Run, boy, run! Run, boy, run! So let's try and rest here. All we should have done was the moment we picked this particular rest point. So now every other place is open for us. And yeah, we have another flask here. Because of the gold there. One more flask because of the golden seed that we picked up. Now, another thing that we're picking up is called secret seed. We're gonna pick up the secret seed. But before that, let us pass through the Beastwood Ruins one more time and try to get to, I think that's the third church of America now. It's not the third church, probably it's the fourth church of America. It's just at the other end of the Beastwood Ruins. Just go all the way straight. By the way, I just want to say thank you for for listening in, for watching this video, for following me through this playthrough. It's a really surreal experience for me. And yes, I've forgotten this is another map fragment. This is another map fragment. It's not trying to pick that up, trust me. It gets more. Yeah, so then there's something else that we can pick up here. And that is the that's green spill crystals here and spiked cracks here. These are things that you can mix in the flask of wondrous physic, which we are about to pick up. So they are one use only boosts. They are one use only and sometimes really make a difference between life and death and killing an enemy in one shot or not. So we're about to pick up the secrets here. We're about to pick up Flask of Wondrous Physic. Yeah, that's it. Third Church of America. So it is at this point that we need to start rounding up on this first episode. So in just the first 1 hour, we've been able to pick up, we're able to get our we're able to get 3 golden seeds, Flask of Wondrous Physic, and we've been able to get. Okay, so that's it. Increase. You use secret here to increase the the amount the strength of your flask. That is what that is for. So we're picking up more so that when you use, if you check here, bottom left, you will see we have 5 flasks. Our flask of crimson tears is both crimson and cerulean tears is +1. You see the flask of wondrous physic automatically added. Then we have this. We have this. That is already on +5. More golden seed we pick up, the more we're able to accumulate the more we're able to accumulate more flasks. And the more secret here we pick up, the stronger our flasks become. And I think we are going to be getting up to +11 on our flasks. So I'm +1 now because we only have 1 secret here. So first 1 hour in the game, that is called real time hour, we have +5, but we've not leveled anything up. We have 1,000. We have 1,020. Let's see. There's a particular cookbook that we're going to be getting here right now, and the cookbook would help us to be able to craft sleeping pots. Now we were able to kill that knight at Kenneth Heights. So there is an NPC here that wants that knight dead. particular. Really? You wanna try me, bruv? Yeah. Told you not to try me, bruv. Okay, so that's that great site. Let's quickly pick this great site so that we'll be able to come back here anytime or anything. Yeah. So now let's quickly go and speak with what Height? His name is Kenneth Height actually. So Kenneth Height is looking for who is going to help him take back his spot. And he doesn't know that his spot is already,
Someone who might
has
be
already been
interested
freed
in
by
rescuing
our
the
Lord
great Kenneth Height,
himself.
servant to the true order and celebrated
remember what I said about
repudiator
this,
of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Don't mind.
You've come to lend me your aid,
Yeah, we are
have you?
here. Yeah, we are come to
Well,
let you
that's-
aid them, man.
That's very kind, but, no. No, the help is very much appreciated.
Go from it,
Even
Tarnished.
from
You can
Tarnished.
imagine. You're judging
Despite
us, bruv.
appearances,
Are you
nobility
judging us?
is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
So, remember what I said? Let's waste
What's
this.
this, kind sir?
Not waste it. Let's
Remarkable.
listen to everything he has to say.
The knight commander dead. Already?
Yeah,
Dead
already.
A blessing if ever I chanced upon one. Fine
sounded
work, I say. Fine work indeed. I doubt that it was your intention, but the deed is done, and I commend you.
yeah.
Now, this is your reward.
Thank
on.
you. Thank
It's
you, buddy.
yours for the keeping.
Yeah, it's not like this is, this is useful or anything, but, we're gonna be using it to get. We're gonna be slapping a particular Ash of War on this, at least for better parts of our playthrough. And the Ash of War is, what do you call it? Golden Vow. We're gonna be killing someone to get a Golden Vow Ash of War. I'm gonna be slapping it on this stupid dagger, so that.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've
Yeah,
much
you can
to
head
do.
to your fort, bruv.
First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well,
No.
under the Erdtree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Okay, good riddance. You don't have time. You don't have time. We still have a long way to go. So when you head this way, you can pick up. You can loot this grave. Remember that I said the lifeblood in Elden Ring. So golden runes, you cannot lose them. You cannot lose them. So just loot this grave. And as you are looting this grave, we're also going to pick up. Is it Favor book now? See? Yeah, Favor. Okay, so jump on this guy. Good. Favor's cookbook. So now we have Favor's cookbook, and we have gotten the howl from the Beastwood ruins. All we need to do to get a fantastic weapon is that's one of the strongest weapons in this game. We need to walk back to the Church of Ele. Walking back to the Church of Ele, we'll be able to get something from Kali. Now, what we're going to be getting from Kali is a particular gesture. That gesture would help us summon someone. So we come back here, talk to this guy.
Well, you're back.
Yeah,
Care to buy something?
Not now, bro. Not now, bro. Yeah, it's about the howling in the mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Yeah, okay, so now we've gotten
Goodbye
that.
for now.
We've gotten that particular gesture. So remember what we did before with the steed. So we come here, you can see on this side there are different gestures here. So what we can do is to place one, the ring of Nicola, the ring of Nicola, blah blah blah. But the one that we were looking for is the finger snap. So we equip that and we're ready to go. So before we go, let's quickly warp to gate controls. We're gonna be doing that like a lot, in this first playthrough. Like I'm like, let's just first of all get up to like 90 minutes. So we are here. Let's quickly go this way rather than going another way. Yeah. These guys actually they'll swarm you and they'll kill you. Like that guy, you see? So we run, we climb up like we are heading towards Stormvale Castle. But this is why we are here. We are here because of this golden seed. First, there's another graveyard that we're also going to use. So quickly jump down with your Erdtree. Oh, I knew it. Are you kidding me? Wow, really? Okay, looks like my controller is actually. Guys, looks like my controller is actually. Yeah, so rested, getting back our health, everything. Let's pick up this stone sword. Then speak with this girl here.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Okay, we have another gesture.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle?
Not yet.
Enticed by the one in the white mask,
Not
I
yet.
suppose.
I was gonna go to
You've
Stormvale
come
every
to do
time.
one with the
Very,
spider.
very soon.
Well,
Not
that
just
makes us two peas in a pod.
yet.
But I don't have your courage. It's scary, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
Okay.
I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Another ash. That's spirit ash. This is jellyfish ash. We're gonna need him. No, not yet. But then we're gonna need this later on in the game because someone somewhere, and not someone, but something somewhere, a very, very heartbreaking story. We'll find out later.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It will be glad of your company, I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Right, time to go.
It was
I
a
think this
pleasure,
is it.
Dom. Tell them I love
Yeah,
them. I'm finally
that's
getting
all.
the
That's all from our lady here. So, let's remember, think of our trusters. Yeah. Alright, so, where is it? Looking for the graveyard site that I want to use. Okay, that's it. There you are. Yeah, so, just gonna make it, I'm just gonna make this as mechanical. Come on, come on. Okay. No, not you. Right. Come on! that was almost the end of it. Okay, so we've been able to lose this entire. Come on, leave me alone. Can you imagine? Bugger. Alright, so I think that's the end of it. I smoke on that guy. Yeah, it takes me. But good, so let's head here because of something that's inside that statue. Now, this statue has smithing stones. So you see, we've gotten 5 more smithing stone ones and 1 smithing stone 2. So now we can upgrade our weapon, just make it a bit stronger. Yeah, make it a bit stronger. Doesn't mean that it's going to be violently strong. At least we're about to say something. Say woo! Run boy, run! Yeah, they're gonna swarm us and we don't want that. So we're not ready to kill anybody.
Hello? Can you hear me?
It's our
Help
friend.
me. I'm
It's gonna
stuck.
be our friend.
Oh,
my buddy.
my stars.
Alexander.
I'm so happy to see you. I am
So happy to see you
Alexander,
too, bro.
also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Yes, we can help you out. You have a
Thanks.
just
A thousand thanks.
I
Just
know.
give
You
me
have
a
a-
good smack from the rear and I'll pop clean out,
Clean
I'm
out.
sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Yep, that's it. So this is our friend. This is our friend here. He doesn't know it yet, but then he's gonna be our friend,
Well played,
through the
good
duration.
Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts.
Yeah, you're out.
Thank you.
Give us the loot. Give us the
And
loot. Let's
as
have
a
it. Let's
token
have
of
it.
my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Thank you. So what the exalted flesh does is that it boosts our attack power by a particular percentage. I don't keep track of all of those. But boosts our attack power for a short period of time for a particular percentage. And you can almost
Once again,
you can always eat
pleasure
it.
is
You can also craft it. will show
I
you how to
am
do
the
that.
warrior jar
So you
known
just have
as
that extra
Alexander.
boost anytime you are fighting
Iron
a boss.
Fist Alexander.
Swarm of enemies.
I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war.
And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Yeah, you know, we know we are going to kill it. Amen. Let's go, boys. So we're gonna rest somewhere now. We might get the invitation that we want to be invited to the mountain. We're not gonna rest, not just yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Mistwood ruins and the Mistwood outskirts, and then we're gonna summon Blythe. That is the name of the wolf that we were hearing before. So how are we gonna go? We're gonna turn back. Yes. Huh? We can't turn back. Camera. So here. No. That's not where he is. This is where he is. Yeah, Blind the half wolf. Yeah. So let's go that direction. We can actually, put a thumbnail. We can actually put a pin over there so that you know exactly where we're reaching. And this is already on. Bro, you see me? Run, boy, run! Bruh. Take up. Yeah, because that guy can one-shot us. Definitely, easily one-shot us. So what we're gonna do is before we wrap up this video today, we're gonna get Blythe, and we're gonna get one of the strongest weapons in the game. That is the Godhound Fang. Yeah. Come to where he is. Press the start button, and then come here and click X or A. So that you come here and meet us.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he?
Never
the bloody busybody.
Never the bloody busybody. Say that.
Maybe
say
to
that,
him you
say
don't
that
seem
5
so
times
strange.
fast.
The name's Blythe.
Never the bloody busybody, never the bloody busybody.
I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Yeah, we're waiting for the ample reward, bro.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor.
We're also
and
looking for
in
him,
need
bro.
of a fitting end to his tale.
Yeah. So we've
Darrowell in need
recruited
of a
or indirectly recruited Blythe. And how do we get Darrowell? Good question. What we need to do is to come here, Agil Lake North. So from Agil Lake North, I'm gonna show you how to get to where Darrowell is. So what we need to do, okay, it's actually nice. We're gonna be seeing one of the terrible enemies that only spawns at night, the night cavalry.
You there?
Yeah, you there. Yeah, we know. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back to you. But then for now, we just want to get the weapon that we want to get. So that's him, the night cavalry guy. Night cavalry guy. Guy won't one shot us. Come on, man. Bruh. Run, boy, run. Well, let's just get this loot first. Now to summon this one. That was risky to get it because he's still right on our tail. But go, bro. We lost. Now we can give this iron. So the same thing that we did with the Bloody Finger guy that we got the Reduvia from, the same thing that we're gonna do here. But let's just hope that unlike Yura that died, Blythe would not die. Well, Blythe can actually, the enemy in the bottom of the battle fight. So let's see how that will work out. So here we are at Agil Lake South, and we are coming here. Yeah, I can even see the golden tree. I'm about to get some of the So one of the strongest weapons in the game. That is the bloodhound fang. And it's just right here. We're able to recruit life to make this fight easier. There is another way that we can do this. I've shown it in a different other video. In the video where I talked about the top 10 best weapon for dupes to get early in the game. So let's jump right into this. Evergaol. It's a lie. It's actually called Evergaol. So let's jump right into this Evergaol and meet Darrywild. But before we do that, we need to come here and touch the gold summon sign. Because if we don't do this, we will not be able to summon Blythe. And if we don't summon Blythe, this guy will
Darrywild,
absolutely
rotting in a
get
cell
back
is no true justice.
foul us.
No. This is where it ends for you.
Yes, okay, so now we can do it. Now we can do it. See? Told you that Blythe can actually swim. But then even our move is not bad. Bruh! Blythe. Right there, one of the strongest weapons in the game is ours for the taking. And that is how I'm going to wrapping up, today, guys, on this video, teaching you how to relate with Elden Ring. I'm saying relate because Elden Ring is like that,
Right.
that's
There
that
you
game
are.
that's so
Had to work for it, but it's done.
that is always getting on
Don't
your
say I'm not a man of my
just
word.
can't let go of her.
Here's your prize.
Actually, no. But then that's it. Summer Smithing Stone 2. That's
Oh yes. I should say,
aha.
if you
So
venture
now this is
north
where
to
he's gonna
Ray
tell us about
Lucaria
his
and come
friend.
across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe
Yeah.
you one, I reckon.
So this is where he's gonna tell us about his friend. He's told us about the blacksmith EG. But then that is for another video. We're gonna be going towards Caelid in the next video, even though it's great to go to Royal Lucaria. But then we're gonna be doing some more exploration around Limgrave and around Royal Lucaria in our next video. So it's been fun. It's actually really been fun. Not done anything major. Yeah, we've gotten two cool weapons. Yeah, we have. But then we've not really done anything major yet. So in the next video, we're gonna be doing some more, getting some more runes, farming for some more runes. We're gonna be getting some more weapons, and we are going to start shaping the kind of character, the kind of build I want to play with in this game, Elden Ring. And before I go, I just want to say thank you once again for this time. Thank you for sticking with us in this video. Pretty sure that there are so many Elden Ring players out there, and definitely, but thank you for the opportunity that you give to me to play and just connect with me. Don't forget to smash the like button, turn on the notification bell after you click the subscribe button, and so that you'll be notified every single time we have content, churned out on this channel. We're trying to get our subscriber base to 5,000 subscribers, and you are the ones who can help us get there. And once we get there, we are going to get. And once we get there, we are going to make sure that we post the content where we go to the remotest parts of Nigeria, just so that you can see what it looks like. So if you are curious to know what it looks like, just help us. Tell someone to tell someone, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's try and get my Akanni to 5,000 subscribers. And yeah, from there it's gonna be up and up and up and up. I'm gonna be, churning out this content don't forget to like this. We're gonna be churning out this content as fast as possible. Even if possible, every single day. Till it is done. We're trying to make this a 3-part series. But however it is, we might even make it like a 5-part series, just so that you'll be able to get even more grounded in Elden Ring gameplay. So that's it. Thank you once again for sticking by, and I'll see you in the next video.